Toto Wolff discloses problem or aspect of Lewis-Hamilton relationship, we hated it. Toto Wolff has explained an area of his close relationship with Lewis Hamilton that became a problem for the pair. Toto Wolff has revealed that contract negotiations between himself and Lewis Hamilton were always a problem, to the extent that they eventually outsourced the process. The Mercedes team principal has explained it was a hated experience on both their parts because of how close they are. Hamilton has since moved on to pastures new at Ferrari, but with Wolff in the midst of securing the immediate futures of his current drivers, George Russell and Kimi Antonelli, and having been squarely at the center of F1's rumor mill at recent months for his talks with Max Verstappen over a potential switch from Red Bull, the Austrian's negotiating tactics have been a hot topic. It has also been speculated that many of the 2016 F1 Drivers' Champions and Hamilton's contract renewals were thrashed out around Wolff's kitchen table. When asked about that and how he handles the oftentimes awkward situations, the Brackley squad's boss reflected on how difficult it became with the 7-time F1 Drivers' Champion, and the steps they took because of it. What makes it even more tricky is that you're negotiating with someone who is your ally, he told Formula. Who? Someone where your objectives are pretty close. So for Lewis and me, it was always a problem. Because, for 2.5 years, we were the greatest of friends. And 100% aligned, and we shared our private lives and everything. And then we had those 2 months of negotiation. And both of us always hated it. Because in that situation, maybe you're not aligned. So finally we changed it, and we got someone else involved who did that. And it was sorted out within a few days. Expanding on his point, Wolff highlighted why leaving it to the professionals is sometimes the best course of action, pointing out how emotional people can become when negotiating on their own behalf. So that's why with Nico and with George and all the drivers it's always going to be tricky, he stated. On one side, you want to be in a good place in a relationship. On the other side, sometimes negotiations are tough. And it's difficult when the other side is emotional and a sports person rather than someone who does it every day.